Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be updating you on the portfolio for the week. So we are currently sitting at $7,638.24. For the week we are down 128.26 or 1.65%. And for the 1 month we are up 64.43. And for the 3 month or the all time we are up 138.24 or 1.84%. And we had a crazy week. The majority of our long positions lost value this week, but all of our options except for one expired completely worthless, so we got a ton of premium for the week through that. As you can see, I added a little bit to our yield max positions, so the equity in all of these is around 250, excluding GUI and AMZ. So our Apple equity is 250, our NVDY equity is 250, our AMZ equity is 218, and our GUI equity is 200. I've also been buying half a share of SSO every single day this week, so we're up to 2.5 shares there. We got assigned on a Labu 550 put from last week, so we now own 100 shares of Labu at the 550 strike. And yeah, aside from that, our shares kind of just lost value this week for the most part. But the options income helped just keep us beating the market for the week. Because you can see we're only down 1.65%, whereas something like the SPY is down for the week 2.39%. Or if we go to something more volatile, which I would say our portfolio tracks more, like QQQ is down 3.26%. So we're down for the week, but we beat the market. So that is what we're looking for here. And yeah, so I'm going to try and do some more less edited, more casual videos like this just on my phone, just so I can get more videos out to you guys. I've had a pretty busy week, so I couldn't get that third video out that I was trying to get out, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, so we're actually going to be placing some trades live for next week. You can see I have 4.5 grand in buying power, which we plan to put to work entirely this week. So let's get straight to it. So to start off, we're going to want to sell a call on Labu because now we have 100 shares, but we have no short call. And keep in mind, Labu is not something that you want to hold long term. This is a 3x leveraged S&P 500 biotech ETF, and it has some crazy decay over time. But as you guys know, I love wheeling this thing. It has great premiums, and it's super range bound. It's traded. I used to trade it back here, and then it went up for a while, so I couldn't sell any puts, and now it's kind of back into the range where I like to trade it at. So I've been selling puts for a ton of premium on these, or on this, but now we got a sign. So we're going to turn around and immediately sell these September 1st, 550 at the money call as a way of trying to essentially just dump the shares because we don't want to hold on to these. So we're going to put a limit price of 39 bucks there. So we would get about an 8% return on our cash from selling that call. And obviously I don't care about capital appreciation because I don't want to hold these shares. So yeah, that is the first play in the books. There's the confirmation email. So that is already 39 cents for the week. Well, I guess it's for the month, but same idea. Also, one thing to note is I rolled my Paramount put. I closed for a debit of $1 on last week's Paramount put, and I rolled it out to next week for a $10 credit. So we're already up on this. It's earnings week for Paramount, so we could hopefully get some good premium here. This is a super far out of the money put with a delta of around 7. So that's a great play for us. And then we also have 3 puts at the $5 strike on Labu, which for an average credit of 4, it's currently at 8. So obviously we're down on that. But I have faith that Labu won't get anywhere near 5. We'll see about that though. And then aside from that, everything else expired worthless. So yeah, back to selling the puts, guys. We're going to head over to charge point here. So as you guys know, I love wheeling charge point. So we're going to go to this Friday's expiration, and we're going to sell the $7 put on charge point. Boom, there's another $4 added to the account for just this week, so that's queued up now. And let's see, up next we're actually going to do something new. We're going to go to Lucid Group, and Lucid, guys, is an electric car company. I'm sure you've heard of them. And you know, I have never seen a Lucid on the road until probably about the past week. I live in a city, but until the past week, I've never really seen a Lucid on the road before. But in the past week alone, I've seen 4 Lucids driving around. So, we're starting to see these cars hit the road, and so it's not like something like a Mullen where, I mean, I don't even know what a Mullen looks like, and their stock is doing really bad. But Lucid to me is kind of like Rivian, but a little bit back in time, because at one point Rivian, I didn't see a car on the road, and then I started seeing Rivians, and now I see Rivians all the time. So I'm kind of thinking similar story with Lucid. We'll see, but it is earnings this week, so we can sell a really far out of the money put. So we're going to be looking to sell the, let's do the 550 put and sell that. And I had a list of puts I wanted to sell on my computer, but obviously I'm on my phone and it's late at night, so I don't have access to that. And we are also going to sell the $5 strike put. And boom. All right, so that is another $11 of credit added to the account. As you can see here, our orders so far. So far we're set to receive around $55 as soon as the market opens next week, which is about 0.6%. And lastly, some of you guys might hate me for this, but AMC, yes, I am actually going to do it. Super cheap stock. It used to be a meme stock. It's kind of, I don't even know what it's doing anymore, but AMC has been trading in a very tight range. And as you guys know, even if a stock isn't something I want to hold for the long term, I do like to trade range-bound stocks when it comes to selling options, just like Labu. I don't want to hold the shares. I simply like to sell puts at levels that I know the stock will not hit. So for this week, we're going to be selling the 350 put. So this has a delta of 0.09. So we have a 91% chance of profiting by selling this. So we're just going to jump straight into that. Boom. All right, that's another $6. And let's see how much buying power we have left. We have 146, so that is not really enough to make another play. But I think this was the list of things I wanted to sell for the week. It's looking like it. So yeah, guys, we're going to receive, let's go over these one by one. So we're starting off here at Lucid $5 put. This has a delta of 0.06, so we have a 94% chance of making the full profit on this week. And it's earnings this week for Lucid, so we'll get some crazy IV crush. And we're going to get paid $3 to sell this contract. Then we have the Lucid 550. We are getting paid $8 to sell this contract with a 13 delta, so around an 87% chance of profit on that. Labu 550 call. This has a 50 delta, and we want to dump these shares, so we're going to sell this at the money call. We're going to get paid $39 to sell this. Next up, we have AMC 350, and we're going to get paid $6 to sell this AMC 350 with a delta of 0.09, so a 91% chance profit for us. And last but not least, the ChargePoint 7 put with a delta of 0.1, aka a 90% chance of success for us, which we are selling for $5 of credit. And finally, I just want to go through these guys, which I know I already did, but I'm just going over it one more time. So we received $12 of premium on this, and then we received $10 of premium on this. So guys, if you add all of this up, excluding this Labu call because it does not expire next Friday, we will be making, let's see, 11, 17, 21, 33. So we will be making $43 from selling options just next week alone. In a single week, all of it expires this Friday. We'll be making $43 on the account, which is huge, guys. $43 is like 0.6%, something around that every single week. If we can just recreate that, we'll get some great returns long term. And we're going to reinvest all of that premium into dividend paying ETFs as well as the S&P 500 through SSO. So we're essentially making options premium so that we can reinvest it back into assets that'll pay us even more money on the money we've already been paid. So that is the strategy, guys. We're going to start just selling weekly premium. And yeah, so everything is looking pretty good right now. And I'll try and get some extra videos out this week, guys, because I have a much less busy week going on. So yeah, I want to make a video about tracking dividends. I have an app that tracks it for me, which I want to cover. I also want to make a video on the yield max ETFs that I'm invested in, which have insane yields of 50% plus, like all these four, the AMZ, GUI, NVD, and Aptly. I want to make a video on those. And yeah, those are my video ideas so far. If you guys have any questions about my portfolio, my strategy, or if you want to request a video of any kind, please drop it in the comments down below. I love to read your comments, and I'd be happy to respond. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this portfolio update video, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.